Hi, I'm Madeline Hayes, and this is David Addison.
Right. And we'd just like to take a minute or two before the show starts to welcome you back to another season of Moonlighting.
That's right. That's wrong.
Wait a
I
second.
don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're here because we're welcoming people back to another season.
Ha.
You're here because the network wants us to welcome the viewers
Double
back.
ha.
You're here because Lou told you to do
Say it. Because say it. The network says tonight's show is too short. The network says every show has to be 1 hour long, not 59 minutes, not 61 minutes, 60 minutes long, and we're a minute short.
Great, now the whole world knows. Mr. Thermopolis,
And do you know
Mr.
why
Ehrlich,
we're a
I'm
minute
very
short?
Karen, get my agent on the phone,
Fast.
please. Not
you
because
slow
I'm
down
talking
once
fast,
in a while.
because you're
Maybe we could
talking
have
when
a show
I'm
that lasts
talking.
an hour. That's it. I've had
That's it. If the
producers
producers want to welcome the viewers back,
they
let
can
them
do it themselves.
Cut.
How's that?
Sorry, Sybil. Sorry, Bruce. Too short.
Too short. And you know why, don't you?
Don't even think
Because you
about
talk too
blaming it so
fast.
much. Not because I'm talking too fast, because you're talking
Start
when
the
I'm
show.
talking. Start the show?
Start the show.
Welcome back.
How long do we have to sit here?
Until we spot her. Hey, you don't want to do the paper in the lobby thing. You got no business being in this
I didn't
business.
say I didn't want to do the paper in the lobby thing. Although it seems to me your choice of paper.
You don't know what you're talking about. Choice of paper. You can't even see around that thing.
At least I'm not ashamed to be seen behind it. Aren't you embarrassed?
About what?
That scandal sheet.
I love this scandal sheet.
Please.
Is Jamie Lee Curtis a real girl or actually a Russian experiment created in a laboratory to incite the American male population? I want to know.
Someone will hear you.
Have extraterrestrials left a secret message for Earthlings under Sylvester Stallone's left pectoral? I want to know. Is Jane Pauley having David Hartman's baby?
Is she?
Cab for Mrs. Wiley?
Maddie, listen to me. I'm your friend. Stop dreaming.
I'm
Your future
dreaming?
is here, not in Buenos
I'm
Aires. Your fortune is
dreaming?
here.
Addison, I hate this. I hate not knowing where the next client is coming from, and if the next phone call is going to be somebody angry at me because I haven't paid a bill. I hate having to balance my checkbook every week and get it right. I hate having to stop and think every time I use my credit card. I hate shopping for the best bargains, and I hate seeing something I like in a store window and having to think someday instead of today. I hate that, and I hate this.
Things are tough all over, kid.
Not all over, kid.
Maddie, don't go.
I'm going.
Maddie, don't go.
I'm going.
Don't go.
Goodbye.
Fine. Go. See if I care.
Sad.
What's that?
That murder. Sad to think that an innocent person had to die just because she fell for the wrong guy.
Wait a second, wait a second. There's a page missing out of my copy of the script. What do you mean the wrong guy? They never solved the Flamingo Cove murder, Maddie. It is entirely possible that he was the right guy and she was the wrong girl.
Yeah, sure, I suppose.
What do you mean you suppose?
I suppose she could have killed him, but I'm sure he did it.
How can you be sure?
Common sense.
Common sense.
Common sense.
There's no talking to you.
You can talk to me.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. And you want to know why I can't?
I'm on the edge of my
Because
seat.
of the way you look at things. You look at everything like a woman first and then a person second.
What does that mean?
I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. You don't look at a situation objectively. You don't look at a situation like an individual. You look at a situation like somebody appointed you guardian for your whole damn sex.
That's not true. And what do you mean, whole damn sex?
See?
Addison, for your information, I think of myself as an individual first and a woman second in that order.
You just keep saying that. Maybe you'll talk yourself into it.
What does that mean?
You just accused a man of murder. Of murder, Maddie. Based on what? Based on the fact that he was a man.
Addison, clearly, he had more reasons to kill him than she did.
Name one.
Her. He wanted her. He had to kill her husband to have her.
That's crazy. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
What?
You heard me.
You're an animal.
And you're a sexist.
What?
You're a sexist. You know what a sexist is?
Of course I know what a sexist is. I'm looking at one.
So am I. You think the boyfriend killed the husband just because he was a man, and that makes you a sexist.
I am not a sexist.
Oh, you a
I am not a
sexist.
sexist. I'm not speaking to you. I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not. I'm not.
R2.
I'm not. Not another word. Not another sound. Not another peep until we get back to the office. Beep. No, Mr. Addison. That is not what I meant by mature.
And what, pray tell, do you mean by mature, Miss Hayes?
I mean that when we go out on a case, we will conduct ourselves as though at the end of the fourth grade we got promoted and not left back.
What does that mean?
No fast-talking jive. None of that hip-hop slop you call English. I don't really care if bear's bear or bee's bee.
Is that all?
No, that is not all. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. I don't want to hear any more of your lewd, sexist remarks.
About you or your whole gender?
You don't have a chance.
What else?
You'll set an example for the employees.
Again with the employees, man, I gotta tell you, they love me.
Of course they love you. They're underworked, overpaid, and have Murray the K for a boss. Which reminds me, no more singing.
Say what?
You heard me. One doo-wop and you lose.
Oh, hold the phone. Aren't we cutting a little bit deep here? I believe now we're going beyond the parameters of the bet. Now we are getting into the essence of my personality.
That's not personality. That's an affliction.
No, no way. You're going too far.
I knew you couldn't do it.
Okay, all right, I'm in. But if you're going to stop me from singing, we're going to have to raise the stakes.
More money?
No, not money. Something that really matters.
Keep dreaming, Addison.
Oh, how childish and immature, Miss Hayes. Everything to you is sex, sex, sex. I'm after something that really matters.
Like what?
Your dignity.
What do you want?
Whoa. It's a whole new you. I know how it is. Tired of the same old, same old. Had enough glamour for one lifetime. Ready to take a fashion risk? I gotta admit, though, the part about jumping in the septic tanks got me stumped.
I'm sorry if my appearance offends you, but I had to fix a flat tire this morning by myself in the wind and the rain.
Not a good day to ask for a raise.
I had to stand out there all morning in this weather. Not one man stopped to help me.
What do you expect looking like that?
Where are all the gentlemen, David? Where are all the white knights that help ladies in distress?
In their cars, out of their wind and rain.
Perfect. David Addison, the right man for the right time.
Oh, yeah? What about you? You should be ashamed
What
of
are you
yourself,
talking
Maddie.
about?
What about the movement?
The movement?
The movement! What about the rights women have dropped their mops for, scratched and clawed for, broken nails for? You think just because your voice is higher, your chest is bumpier, that you are entitled to roadside service every time your car blows a tire in the rain? Doesn't it seem a little passé to you that a woman should expect a man's help every time there's trouble?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who need people. I'm talking about a woman occasionally needing a man's help, just like a man occasionally needs a woman's. Can you actually stand there and honestly tell me that you've never needed a woman's help?
Hey, do math majors multiply? Do eggs get laid? Of course I've needed a woman's help. Why, just the other morning I was sitting in bed saying, boy, I could use a really...
Addison, you sleep in a pen.
Tonight.
No, I'm skipping lunch. I'm going to the museum. They're exhibiting the new Gauguin.
Gauguin? Oh, I heard of him. That's the guy that duked it out with Godzilla, right? I know who it is. He paints naked girls.
Nudes.
Nudes, right. Nakes have staples in them. So, can I tag along?
Why?
Why? Why not? This may come as some surprise to you, but I like to look at naked women.
I'm sure you do.
Not only that, but I know something about art, too.
What, that it's short for Arthur?
Now, you see, that's a cynical remark. Because I do know something about art. There are a couple guys, a couple of artists whose work I admire and respect.
For instance?
Rubens.
Rubens?
Rubens. Peter Paul Rubens happens to be a favorite of mine. Flemish, 17th century, master of the Baroque style.
David.
He liked to paint those big fat mamas with the major maracas.
What?
Liked his women well packed. An artistic notion not entirely lost on myself. You know what they say, the bigger the cushion, the
Stop
better...
it! I don't know why we're working together. We have nothing in common. Your soul is vacant. You possess no sensitivity, no poetry.
How can you say that?
Watch carefully. You have no poetry.
But you...
Addison, my God.
Isn't that redundant?
Do you know what this means? We're ahead.
You're kidding. The two of us? Together? Like Ray Milland and Rosie Greer in that awful movie?
$2,035.76 in the black.
Gosh, sis, does that mean we can save the farm and get Mom the heart operation she needs? It's okay if we only save the farm.
We made money. The first money we've made. Money we've made. That sounds so much nicer than money we've spent or money we've lost.
Sure does. Well, you are so beautiful when you get fiscal.
Get your hand off my behind.
Is that your behind? Is that my hand? You know, that's what I like about this place. You learn something new every day.
Would you get serious?
Maddie, I just have my hand on your behind. If I get any more serious, they're gonna move us to cable.
Help me think.
Go.
Hire me. I want to work for you, David. I want to help.
Why would you want to do that?
You did it for me. It's my turn. Let me help. Let me get you started. Let me work with you to clear up the Wellman thing.
Why? Why would you want to do that?
Because I see what you don't. Because I see what you can't. That you've only begun to hit your stride. That the best is yet to come.
You're hired.
I am?
Yeah, you are. I'll meet you by that couch first thing in the morning.
First thing.
Maddie.